Hi, my name's Robbin McManne, and among other things, I am a mom to two boys, I'm a wife, and I'm a parent coach. And for the longest time, I really believed in this lie of motherhood, and this lie cost me a lot of shame. For me, I was a mom who couldn't wait to have kids. And when I had my first one, well, that's when reality really set in for me. I had this dream that everybody had told me of, that mothering was going to be a beautiful, seamless experience, and that there was going to be love, and I would be the one to comfort my child and kiss away his tears, and it was going to be an amazing experience. Well, it has been, but at the beginning it sure wasn't. It started when I went into labor. I was 10 days overdue, so I was induced, and I ended up being in labor for 2 days, and I had an epidural. He went up instead of down, and I ended up having a C-section. And I'd never been in the hospital before. I'd never even had an IV, so that was a huge shock to me. Then to have major surgery, well, it was overwhelming. And then I couldn't nurse my child, and he would cry and cry and cry. And I thought people were lying when they said that their kids slept through the night, because that wasn't my experience. So there must be something wrong with me. What did I do? What did I do differently? What did I do wrong? What wasn't I doing? So I fell into a lot of shame that I wasn't good enough as a mom, that I couldn't nurse my child, so I wasn't good enough. I couldn't comfort my child because he was not comforted by me, so I must not be good enough. I would get angry. Well, what kind of a mother gets angry at a little baby? So I must not be good enough. And the shame spiral that I ended up being in for years and years continued, because I thought that I should be a certain way, that parenting should be a certain way. And this led to disconnection with my boys, disconnection with myself. And it cost me a lot. It cost me relationships because I hid myself away. And it cost me connection with my boys, which really was what I needed. And like I said, connection with myself. So that's the start of my story, but what I can say is that there is a happy ending, because I have been able to turn it all around, and I have beautiful connection, and now I help moms who, it turns out, feel that same shame, and who have kind of bought into this same lie of parenting, that it should be a certain way and everybody else is doing it right except for me. Well, I can tell you that it is a shared human experience, and a lot of us feel that way. So how do we deal with it? How do we tackle it? And how do we move past it? That's what I can't wait to talk to you about.